Yo, what up, what up, what up? KingSchratz here live in the man cave. So now I got a little area. I renovated my office, so looks like it's still got some work to do, but I got my boys. My home office. I don't work out of this office. This is where I'm going to be doing this. I live by myself, and I have a whole big house that I never fucking use, so I had to do something with this shit. Anyway, back to the video. The big question I get a lot is, what is the best way to train when trying to either cut or bulk? So that's kind of a convoluted question. It's really, to be perfectly honest, and there is no right or wrong way to train, whether or not you're trying to cut or bulk. The cutting or bulking aspect is going to come more from when your calorie intake is high or low. If you're eating at a deficit, you'll cut. If you're eating at a surplus, then you'll be able to gain weight. No way, bro. I heard you have to lift heavy weights when you're trying to get bigger. There's no way around it. That's not necessarily true. I know plenty of people that do nothing but calisthenics and they can put on weight. The reason behind that is because they're eating at a surplus, so it's not necessarily true. Oh, you right, you got that. Yeah, kind of makes sense when you think about it. If you're trying to cut, people always say the same thing. It's always, trying to cut, you gotta lift fucking light weights, real fast you can go, no heavy stuff, 20 rep, 30 rep, 40 reps, bro, that's it. Not necessarily true. From my own personal standpoint, I actually prefer when I train heavy during cut, and I will actually keep my heart rate up by doing exercises in between the sets. So you don't necessarily have to train light when you're trying to cut. Plenty of people have done that in the opposite way, and that one is a lot more common than the people training light and getting bigger necessarily. When you mean light, they're not doing heavy sets, sets of 2, sets of 3, whatever have you. So in synopsis, doesn't really matter. Train the way that you want to train. If you want to train doing calisthenics, do that. If you want to train by doing bodybuilding type of workouts, do that. If you want to be a power lifter, then do that. Your cosmetic appearance is more going to be enhanced, not just by the exercises that you're doing, but also by your diet. It is more about diet if you're trying to see conditioning. You're trying to see vascularity. You're trying to see sizes, muscle separations, things like that. That is 99% diet. You have got to be able to have a deficit when you're cutting. And if you want to get bigger, then you're going to have to put on a little fat too. It's an unnecessary thing, but it's kind of the way it goes. If you can, and you're luckily one of those people that can put on weight and put on quality size and not put on any fat, you need to be on the fucking stage to Mr. Olympia, pal, because I can't do that shit, and most people I know can't do that shit. But anyway, that was the end of that question. I'm going to have plenty more stuff coming out of the mailbag for you. The questions coming into the DMs, the emails, everything has been great. I try to answer you guys right then and there, and then I'm going to use the question, obviously, in here. That was usually the case. If I haven't answered you, I'm sorry. They're coming in a lot faster than I can handle, so I'm trying to do things as I go. But I'm going to get to you as quickly as I can. Obviously, I'm not just going to start spouting answers off the app. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to look it up first. But for the most part, the questions that I know are pretty good ones. That's all I got for today. Anything else you got, you can always drop a line in the emails below, the DMs on the Instagram, the comments in the YouTube, the comments on the Instagram. There's plenty of ways to reach me. Most people that are watching or can read can figure that stuff out. So I want to thank you guys again for listening. This video is much shorter than the other one, so I'm not going to ramble. I think I actually got below 5 minutes for once, so I'm getting better at it. But anyway, thank you guys again. I appreciate it, and I'll be back with more stuff as quickly as I can. Peace the hell out.